Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking. Today we'll be looking at the design process of how I create my logos. I'll be creating a logo for Yvette. Yvette is my sister, and yes, she actually does pay. If you want me to get for you some work done, you can check the description below. I'll link my email, which is Spinkly Creations, or my Fiverr account. At this point, I get to know more about Yvette and her company. It's called I Create My Joy. She's a design coach for survivors of abuse. She helps people create an environment of joy that brings healing, while creating a community of awareness and respecting people's right to make decisions. So the research and the brainstorming process was easy because Yvette already knew what she wanted. The important thing to note for the logo is that she wanted a textile logo known as a wordmark logo with all the words written in it. And she didn't give me any specific colors, but she knew she wanted something bright and colorful, like her website. I'll link it down below. And she also wanted the words create and joy to be more dominant, and something that flows and shows gentle movement, because healing is a journey. Something peaceful that looks like it comes from a meditative state, and something that expresses that you can have it all. For the sketching bit, this is where I put in the research into practice, and I try out different looks for the logo. I envision what it would look like visually and bring out my thoughts into paper. When I'm happy with the sketches, or at least when I have a number of sketches that I can see that I can work with, then I move the sketches into the laptop, and I usually do this by scanning them or taking a picture and then moving it to the computer. I actually took a picture and I sent it to myself, and then it went on with my, so I took a break, and when I came back, I got this message from my sister, and I'm like, oh my god, what is she talking about? What is this? What did I do? So it turns out I sent her the sketch instead of myself. I basically messaged it to her, and this was her response, and I wanted to die. I was like, crap, I basically missed the whole process. But you know what? It's okay. We're not gonna panic. We'll just continue and act like that never happened. I usually use Adobe Illustrator for the creative process. I try to come up with at least 3 different samples for my client, who in this case is Yvette, so that I can give her a variation of choices to pick from. then saved the 3 different concepts on a PDF format and sent them to Yvette so that she can look at them and tell me what concept you're going with in order to proceed in the right direction. After showing her the PDFs, she ended up selecting the second and the third concepts, and she wanted to see what it would look like if I put up the words "my joy" next to "I create" horizontally as opposed to vertically. She also wanted me to include more color and just basically try on as much color as possible. So let's check it out. So I presented to Yvette her suggestion with 3 different colors, and that was for the second and the third concept, and she ended up deciding to go with this one. So as if the color wasn't enough, she wanted to add on a different, like a rainbow color on the word create. So then I checked it out and decided to play around with the colors and the palette that she suggested. Midway, she decided to send me the sample of the picture, and she said she'd like to see if the rainbow colors could go across the whole word. I create my joy and like the 4 and just see what I can do with that. So I took on her suggestion and I did it in a circular and diagonal format. That's the application of the colors, and she ended up going with the circular rainbow selection colored. So she ended up asking me to change the colors around Y and J because she said they were dark and closer to the black and it was harder to see. So she wanted me to define the colors more. And I ended up doing this by making the colors brighter. I'm glad. I loved her reaction. She really loved the last one, the third one at the bottom, and I got my approval. So I ended up presenting the logo in Illustrator file, PDF, PNG, and a JPEG format, which you can use across all platforms.